Yeah. They're like, oh, we need to solder these things, and okay.
Yeah, so it's still a very vibrant community. There's been games that have come out in the last few years, and actually one of the top 100 games is a game that came out very recently called Newcomer. That's on 8 diskettes.
Huh.
But
Sounds like a lot of loading time.
yeah, it does. Speaking of top 100s, this game we're going to be playing as Pitstop. Welcome everybody to Pitstop II. I'm
Oh,
Zerfall,
hey, folks. I'm Bobo the Vulture.
and this is Remember has proudly presenting Pitstop II plus
Plus
4.
4.
Um, this is the sequel to Pitstop. Pitstop you had to play. You could play up to 4 players, but it had to be one at a time to do the laps to see who placed best on this track. Pitstop 2 finally puts you head to head, and it's game number 74 in the top 100 for the Commodore 64 games on lemon64.com. Came out in '84 by Epyx, which made a lot of my favorite Commodore 64 games actually.
Oh, sure. They made all the Olympics games, right?
Yeah,
They made all of the games.
pretty much. And they also had the great logo of the thinker pressing a joystick.
Yeah.
So this game is pretty straightforward. I don't think we need to go through the whole documents section.
Okay.
By Stephen H. Landrum with Dennis Caswell. You know, you don't see games made by 2 people anymore.
No. I mean, you do, but they're like not games that someone is dishing out a lot of.
Yeah. So we're gonna go to 2 drivers.
All right.
We're gonna
check out the. Yeah. Okay. We'll make it a long race. What all tracks do we want to use here?
Well, we got
They have
6
Brands
different
Hatch.
tracks.
They have Hockenheim. They have Rouen. And Sebring. Yeah. And Volusia. And Watkins Glen.
Oh,
Double yeah.
there's no Canadian, and you can play the Grand Circuit.
Yeah. They don't have the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve or Mont Tremblant
No.
or Mosport, which I think is called something else now. It's one of those tracks that's like a stadium. It's like the a lot of racetracks anymore are doing the same thing that like stadiums did like 10, 15, 20 years ago, where like they used to have names and they were named after a person or a thing or a part of the community, and now they're named like M&T Bank Stadium.
Yeah. We the Sky Dome, which most people know as the Sky Dome, is actually the Rogers Center now.
Oh yeah.
But there's a movement to change the name to the Rogers Sky Dome so that when everyone calls it the Sky Dome, it still makes sense.
Yes.
But
I mean,
people,
it still makes sense, but it doesn't. Yeah.
Yeah. People think that it might be a secret campaign actually by Rogers to make it seem like they were good guys when they said, "Oh yeah, you can totally change the name to that." But Rogers is not good guys. They have horrible service. They're the Comcast of Canada.
Oh dang.
But anyways, what track do we want to do here? You're the racing aficionado, so I'll leave it up to you which one you'd like to play.
I tell you what. If I remember right, Hockenheim is actually. I mean, I guess I don't know how this version of it is set up, but in racing games that I've like played previously, Hockenheim is not that hard a track to drive around.
Well, let's give that a go then.
It's a lot of really long straights interspersed with a couple of tight turns, sort of here and there.
So, driver 1, type your name. My name is, of course. Whoops. No capitals, or else you get crazy shapes.
I did that same thing.
I'm Zerfall.
I'm not Bob. Yeah, I'm Bob. No, but wow, that's.
So I'm gonna press my button here.
But we'll press your button. What? I pressed it.
Oh, do you know what you're gonna have to do? You're gonna have to press Control F10.
Control F10.
Hey, you swapped your ports. Now if you press the button.
Nope. I ended multiplay session.
Oh, snap. That should not have been what Control F10 did. It was supposed to be swap ports. Oh, it's Alt F10. No! Poor advice has been given.
Well, this has been Let's Play Pitstop 2.
All right, well, we can just get back to the button zone and pick it up from there.
Do you want to,
You should be able to just press that. Oh, I guess. All right, so once Bobo presses his button, we'll be back in action.
Alright.
Hey, we did it right this time. It's time to start going. You gotta hold that button down. It gives you better,
Trying.
I just got the acceleration.
I work for an inferior team. We're all back markers.
It's actually pretty interesting. You can see when you're this close together, you can see the same cars actually do impede the same drivers.
Hey, get the...
Aha! I've paid him off the proper bribe. I bet you blue car will give you just as much trouble. Oh, he didn't even try. He drove right into me. Oh no! These other cars are impossible on turns.
Yeah, seriously, get away.
So, anyone that's not played this game before, you'll notice that our tires are starting to change colors. This is because we're not the best at steering, and we're touching the sides of the... Well, A, other cars, and B, the sides of the track also damage your tires. So in Pit Stop, you actually have to control pit stops as well. And in these longer... Oh, yeah, this is a longer race, too. In these longer races, you need to try to min-max your time spent in the pit. You'll have enough fuel for about 3 laps on this novice difficulty. But your tires, they go through some color changes. They go dark blue, purple, green, light blue, I think red then yellow, and finally white. And when they're white, you've got like 1 hit left before your tires burst. And then you're out of it. Unless you happen to burst your tire right next to the pit stop. Then your car goes flying into the pit stop and they replace the tire for you. So it seems... Oh,
man, I got
in the way. Got a little bit of catching up to do there. You've got some catching up to do.
Yeah, a little bit.
Who is it that keeps saying that in Warriors Orochi? It was during the cow.
I don't know.
All I know is that whenever I was listening to that, there was a guy that just wouldn't stop having catching up to do.
He's got to pass the catch up.
Oh, too far the other way. Crap.
Oh, crud.
Oh, you got a red tire. You got to watch that.
I don't know how the colors work. I just know that
red is the second last from Super Dangerous. You'll have yellow left, and then you'll have white left. So, oh, I've got a red tire as well. So, you know what? It's going to be a good time for us both to pit stop. So you might want to take the corners a little more carefully just to make sure you make it to the pit stop too.
Oh, jeez.
Oh no!
Oh,
Bobo, this early in the race.
Really? Seriously? On lap 2?
Well, you know what? I'm gonna just pass the finish line here, and we can use the destruction set rules of I managed to finish a lap while you were exploded.
Oh man, maybe we do need to go to Brands Hatch. It was a little bit. Ordinarily, I'll be at races like this. Like,
oh no! If you try to drive, it ruins your fuel. So this is just a quick little show off of how this pit stop works. Well, yeah. I'm not actually under pressure.
Actually, if you wouldn't mind, set that guy in front of your car.
Oh, I will. Let me just change this one tire. Oh, so here's the danger. If you get your fuel too full, he'll there's a siphon action in place that will... Whoops, not him. That will cause all of the fuel to leave your car every last drop. So, put this guy... Whoops. No, don't take the tire with you. That's a bad idea. If you set him here... You can just drive away. Oh, no, you can't.
Oh.
You'd kill a man, but you can leave him in the non-safe zone.
Yeah, you can leave him out in the middle of the road.
Might get hit by a car. Might get hit by us right now. He should be standing there. But I guess I've technically won this round, and let's pop back to the beginning of the race. Give this another go.
Oh boy.
And I'll just put a star wipe in there. Everybody loses.
Even though we have little flags.
Yep. We didn't even get participation points.
Yes.
All right. So do you want to try the same track again, or do you want to mix it up
maybe
to something?
We should try Brands Hatch. I think it's a little simpler. I think it is a shorter racetrack than most. So it probably helps that way.
Oh, it didn't default back to having 2-player. Oh, yes, it did. Never mind.
Yeah, it did.
Oh, you used the shortcut.
I pressed return to use the name I used in the last game.
Oh, you're so smart.
Alright, yeah. Let's press my button. Come on.
Oh, I picked up the wrong controller. Alright, so Alt F10 this time, not Control, Alt.
Alright, Alt F10.
Now press go. And there you go. Oh, it looks like you've got the little bit of a jump on me this time.
Okay. Alright, Bobo, don't blow this.
Or the tires. Oh, hey, don't knock me around. Oh, you made it so I fell right into that other driver.
Oh, no.
Good.
There's a guy running interference in front of me now, too.
That's my chance. Oh, was it the yellow guy?
It was the yellow guy.
Yeah. There might be a red guy hitting you from behind now.
Oh, is that so? That's way little green, lime green on the losing team.
Oh, I've already got blue tires, though. On my front top right.
Huh. Interesting.
Oh, I managed to dodge the gray guy, though, so that's going to give me a bit of an advantage.
The gray guy's he's in the very middle. Come on, gray guy.
Clearly doesn't understand the rules of the road.
He really doesn't.
I'm going to try using some braking techniques here to keep from blowing my tires. I recall actually being pretty good at this game when I was a kid. But I didn't understand strategies, so I always risked trying to just make it through without
stopping for tires and fuel.
Yeah. I always stopped for fuel, but I didn't replace tires unless I needed fuel, so I often ended up paying the price in the end.
Oh, that's bad. You know what else is bad? My driving in this. Of course, I'm not using a joystick, so...
So you should have the
can always blame
precision,
that.
the precision of like a fight box that people use when they're playing Street Fighter and they use the buttons instead of joysticks. I don't know if you experienced those sync issues that I just did, but
I sure did.
Seems we're back on track. Oh no, this guy is trying to run me off the road. What a jerk. Why would they do that? Do you know what? I'm going to take the road less risky here. I'm not going to replace all my tires, but my worst one I'm going to.
I don't remember what my worst one is.
It's the green. Oh, come on. Come on, little man. You can do it. You better pull the guy out.
It's the green one, huh?
Yep, but while I'm in here and you're in here, I'm going to take advantage of that situation that I'm in the lead. Go, man, go. Oh, you're in my way. There we go. I could see you pitted next to me.
No, why are you taking it off again? Get away from the tank tire once it's replaced.
So this is very much a different game from the
Racing Destruction set.
Racing Destruction set. A very different style of gameplay. And far fewer crashes. Oh, you're taking the safe route of leaving him. Oh, you can't have a guy standing in between two tires?
Apparently not. Come on. There we go.
Alright, I've already got 2 blue tires again, but I think I can make it work.
Oh, really? Somebody's colliding
Pretty forcefully
from
from
behind
behind.
with me the moment I leave.
Yeah, they're giving you a speed
tires in the
boost.
rear. Yeah, I have to remember them on my Christmas card list.
Oh, that's not as straight away as I thought it was. Oh, I managed to dodge him on the corner. I think that's the key. The key actually in these races is if you have perfect timing, you can dodge guys on corners, or just have them not show up during a corner. Try to pass them right before the corner happens. Oh! Now, because these games don't really have that analog of turns, it's either the road is turning or not, it seems like you can't actually use the mini-map that well to your advantage, because
yeah,
it shows a gradual turn in the road, and it waits until about halfway through that turn and then throws a full turn at you.
Yeah, that's one of those things, like, if you look at the map there, I'm pretty sure that's a fairly realistic depiction of what Brands Hatch looked like, at least at one point in its history. It's gone through a lot of,
This was when it was sponsored by House of Blues, right?
yeah. Oh, jeez. No. I can't race for crap, apparently.
And in the off-screening, you were the one that wasn't blowing up their car every single time. But now that the pressure's on, you can't ride the corners like that. You're gonna blow your tires.
Would you? Good lord, I can't. But I can't get away from it either, without being flung to the opposite edge of the track. Now there's this guy.
Now this is the land of digital controls, right? Everything's all about tapping on and off, not just not holding down buttons.
Ugh.
There's also a difference between up and on an angle and just holding without. If you let go of the go button. Oh man, that guy ruined me by hitting me. This might not have played off well for me. I should have probably pitted. But I can take it a little easy now that you're in there. No. Sometimes I suppose it's about...
What are you doing?
He clearly doesn't know.
I pressed it down. How is that take the tire off again?
Because he was in the right pixel zone.
And then this one you can't even get at.
That guy is... Oh. Crashing into that car was bad for me. I'm going to have to just follow him around this corner.
Man, you were so far ahead, it's not even funny.
I know, but I have a red tire, so it is kind of... It could turn into a tragedy. That yellow car is always behind you.
Every time!
He's just a big jerk. He knows you're pitting and he waits. But I've got a half a lap on you now, so I could be pretty safe. Now, I'm going to have to pit this time for sure, and if you have an okay lap, you won't have to.
Or I could run across this guy the moment I enter a turn.
I've discovered that, so up and the button means go the fastest.
Yeah.
But the button by itself also means go, so you don't necessarily have to hold up.
No.
So it makes it a little easier to just like tap the gas if you're using the button instead of the up for basic gassing. Oh no, I got a yellow tire. Oh shoot, I'm almost there though. Just stay behind this guy. He seems to be trying to stay in my way.
Where's that yellow car?
Let me by. Yes. I'm gonna make it. Oh no! Somebody crashed me. But not enough to pop this tire.
Well, it's always another time.
Alright, throw some fuel in there while we're here. And you got 4 tires to change, buddy. No, what are you walking against?
The wind, he's a mime.
He thinks he's Marcel Marceau. Alright. Take the long way home here.
So long. Come on.
I'm so bad at
Stop
pitting that this might work out for you.
Well, no, because a green tire, that's bad, isn't it?
It's not that bad. I can't remember if it goes green then red, though, and red is bad.
Alright, well.
I tried risking a green tire, and I ended up with a yellow tire by the time I got back to the... Tires on.
Maybe I can do it.
Oh, I'm out of there!
Dang it.
But I'm not much ahead of you now.
Well, no, we have 4 fresh tires and fuel.
Yep.
Strategy has worked out. I daren't risk pitting again because the guy in the yellow car will just crash into me.
Well, you're gonna have to be careful on your corners then.
I mean, yes.
Oh, God. Why? Why, pink car? Why?
Why, God? Why?
Oh, I'm getting better at these corners, though. If there's not another car involved in the corner. There's that yellow guy. See, he would have had to go all the way around the lap to hit on you when you were...
He would have done it. He's that kind of jerk. There we go.
Well, we had a couple of hiccups in the connection early on, but it seems like they've cleared themselves up.
He says. Oh.
Sorry, that was just local leg. I'm trying to race safer here.
Seriously, middle of the road. What are you doing? Share the road, man. Yeah, this game comes from back in the 80s before. Nowadays in Formula 1, there are actual rules about blocking. Like how it's not allowed for you to just like swerve in front of another car to, you know, protect your position on track.
Hmm. I can see why. You mentioned in a comment on the Grand Prix circuits video that a lot of the records held are from back in 2005.
Yes.
From before
they
rules changed as well.
They changed the rules a little bit every year, pretty much. And they made a big change to the rules in between 2005, like 2004 and 2005, and then again between 2005 and 2006, where they weren't even using the same engine.
You're gonna have to be careful of that left tire, by the way. You're almost back to pinning, but you don't want to end up with a... See, you got a yellow. You got to slow it down.
That is what yellow means. It's caution period.
Don't lose it.
I'm trying not to lose it, but
you're in the last turn.
God, this guy.
Just stay behind him. That's what you got to do.
Yellow car. He's gonna slow down intentionally. Look at this.
Just go with it.
Get away from me.
Well, I'm going to take advantage of the fact that you have to pit to also pit.
I also like that
No, he grabbed the wrong tire! That tire has nothing wrong with it! No, my fuel ran out! No! This is the worst pit maneuver ever! It's not like the police's pit maneuvers at all. No, stop! Let go of that tire! There we go. Alright, I'm still ahead of you in this pit. Man, there's a lot of fuel going into cars. Get out of there.
Get out.
Oh, I min-maxed on the fuel a little better than you there.
It's okay.
I got two bars more fuel. Out of the way. Why can't I go? There we go. What? No!
Yes!
I thought you were going to go for all 4 tires.
Let's see if it pays off.
Oh, it's a real race again now.
Can I do it?
Well, there's still 4 more laps. Don't worry, folks. There's plenty of Pitstop 2 left.
Oh, yeah.
I have quite the chance to catch up, although you're running at much higher speeds than me right now.
Oh, you know, it's the turns. That's how it goes.
Oh.
There's like a certain desperation that grips you when you're in second. You're like, I gotta go as fast as possible. When no, you just... I mean, don't worry. I'm still desperately trying to make sure that I can stay ahead of you, but...
Oh no, orange car. I didn't see an orange car. I was screen looking. I didn't see an orange car pass you, so I wasn't ready for it.
You're trying to get a scouting report on me, I see.
I'm trying to judge how far back I am from you by how long it takes for a car to pass. So you just passed a yellow car? I think I saw yellow down there.
Maybe
I just passed a green car. I wonder if you're far enough apart if they don't actually send the same cars after you anymore. Oh no, there's a yellow car. That won't get out of my way. You clearly paid him off to... Oh, and I've already got a blue tire again. Crap, it's gonna turn red on this corner. Oh wait! Haha!
Wait, what do you... try to distract me with distracting info.
But I did end up with a red tire. Means I've got a pit, but only for one tire.
No, why are you hitting... No, don't hit the walls. Come on. This is the time to make hay.
Well, you can always drive a little slow. You're going to have a chance now. You didn't have a chance before, by the way.
I kind of didn't.
I shouldn't have messed up that last pit. I'm going to replace this one too while I'm here because it's the fastest tire to change. Now get out of there. Oh, it was a pink car that tried to hit me from behind, not yellow. We have different computer rivals. Although he turned my back tire pink. I don't think I've had a back tire so damaged before. Alright, I've got to play nice and smooth this round so that...
Seriously, come on. What is this guy doing?
Hey, hate the game, not the player.
I mean,
he's following the rules.
I'm not hating on you. I'm hating on this construct of Epyxes here that's coming up. Oh, really? Just crossing slowly in front of me.
I just had a car actually get out of my way. Clearly, the CPU favors player 1.
No
it knows that player 2 is probably the younger brother.
Yeah. If player 1 doesn't win, there's going to be a fight later, so... Epyx, keeping the peace. That's it.
No. Can't afford any more tire damage. At least not on this lap.
Alright. Let's try this again.
Trying to get fancy with my turns now. All kinds of taps and wiggles of the joystick. Let's try this again indeed. On this straightaway we shall be flying at 251. There you win. I just saw you in the pits. I
Yep.
mean, I didn't pass you. Don't rush.
Would you get? That is not what you're supposed to be doing. All right.
I hate when you're already past somebody and they clearly are just trying to run you off the road.
Yeah.
What's their deal? What's their benefit here? If they run you off the road, they're probably going to come with you.
Maybe they have a tougher car. Maybe they have stronger tires.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, his tires are pink. Maybe I can get them up to red.
Oh no! What the? Oh no!
You missed the fuel?
I missed the fuel! Well, I guess while I'm here, I'll go ahead and get some rear tires. Dooba-dooba-doo.
Oh man, there's only 2 laps left. If you play your cards right, you won't have to pit again. If I play my cards wrong, I will have to pit twice. Oh! Damn.
Alright, I'm gonna leave the one rear tire on there. Just pray I don't mess this up.
Well, it's hard to damage your rear tires without getting rammed from behind or the side of hitting the side of a vehicle, so.
Yeah, no, I've managed to go through the entire race without changing my rears. Up until right then.
Oh, there's my problem. I shouldn't have changed them so soon the first time. Although I'm
Yeah.
already riding 2 pinks, and I know I've changed all 4 of my tires at least once.
You're riding pinks.
Oh no, I've got a green now, too. I'm pretty far along, though. I think I can afford to...
Hey,
Stop.
Ford, come in.
Now I don't think I can, now that you've told me that it's a good idea.
Like a nice, long, leisurely stuff. It'll totally be okay.
Well, I know I don't have enough
Trust
fuel
your
for
old
2
pal
more
Bobo.
laps. You actually should have enough fuel for the rest of the race.
Yeah, no, I'm good on fuel. It's a matter of whether or not I can preserve my tires, which I can't. We've all known that.
Well, it's whether I can make it 2 laps after this. Well, yeah, 8, 9. I'll have to make these 2 laps without another pit, or else I'll be in dire straits. No!
You know,
I managed
what's
to make
his
a
name?
dodge.
Knopfler from Dire Straits actually does a lot of vintage racing,
Does he? Like, with pixels and stuff?
like old cars,
Oh.
not like vintage Commodore 64 racing.
Oh, well, we'll go to this other tire first.
Pink is bad,
Oh.
isn't it?
No, pink is... Oh, no, I dropped the fuel.
Guys,
Pink is the first
seriously,
thing after blue. It's actually really not bad at all.
I can't maneuver around this guy.
Just
and
wait
he's
till
heading
after
at,
the
like,
turn.
Less than 100 miles an hour. And it's the longest single turn of the race.
Okay, I
Great,
can't
now
miss
I
the
have a
fuel
green
again.
tire from trying to get around. And now I have... Oh, it's cyan.
Is this worth it? No, he missed the tire. He doesn't even change the tire. He just rubs it against another tire for luck, and he's like, "It's good to go again."
Yeah. Sounds about right.
I gotta get back out of here.
Oh, I was looking at your pit stop.
That's why they call the game Pit
Guys
Stop.
Wandering around in the most leisurely fashion possible. Oh. I wanted to drop F-bombs, but this isn't that kind of a channel.
I've been known to swear once in a while when things get bad.
This is how seriously I take the racing, folks.
I actually, at work today, somebody, we were having some troubles getting something to fold properly, and somebody mentioned that they found it really humorous when I started swearing a lot. Because I'm not normally the type of person to swear, so they were like, "Hey, I really wasn't expecting this sort of thing to happen today."
Yeah, I don't, like, normally either. Well, I mean, folks have listened to my channel enough. They get a general idea of the way that I speak. Which is weird, because I work in a newsroom environment. Newsroom environments can be fairly foul-mouthed. I guess I do there sometimes, but still. I try to be a gentle soul.
You're not so bad compared to the hard-boiled detective-style reporters.
Yes, the old hard-nosed guys who are looking to who are asking to pay top dollar for pictures of Spider-Man.
Do any of them still wear fedoras with little press signs in them?
No, all the press signs are on like either little clips or like lanyards. It's not as cool. I have a press pass, even though the last time I reported on something live on the scene was like 2007, probably.
It's more recently than me.
Yeah.
I do wish that your pen name for the news industry was also still Bobo the Vulture, and that you wrote really serious pieces.
Yes. Oh man, it's an expose about long wait times at the Veterans Administration hospitals by Bobo the Vulture. Oh.
No, I don't want that tire. Oh, fuck.
It's the same turn. It's the same turn.
Good. I think as soon as I go into the pits, somebody gets in your way.
Car? Oh, I literally have to come to a complete stop because he just swerved in front of me lazily at about 40 miles an hour.
Why would he even be going so slow? It doesn't make sense.
There he goes again. He stays
I got this now.
Until he comes close to me. I'm gonna find out who his family is, and they're gonna pay.
Don't worry, he still has plenty of relatives left.
Oh, good. More victims.
All right, here's my big this is pretty much my victory lap now. Take it smooth so I don't pop that front tire.
No.
Oh boy, now I'm having somebody get in my way. Although they were still going 100, so that's fair enough.
I can't deal with this.
Now you wish you could leave the guy in front of the car when you were done, eh?
Of course, I don't know what our finish... Who was that? Who were you?
It was probably Penelope Pitstop that was driving so slowly on the road before.
Possibly. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that neither of us are going to win this race.
Hey, speak for yourself.
Okay.
I got a half a lap at least on the person in.
Will say that I don't think either of us is going to win this race. And remember, for our practice games, I did this race. So I know the bogey time we had to beat.
Oh well.
Actually, if I remember right, I drove better then, in terms of time, than I did this time.
A likely story.
Oh yeah, I mean, you know, it's as likely as it is now, probably. I certainly probably sounded less freaked out and peeved on the Skype call. I was only losing to Epyx Turbo Rod or whoever the heck he
Robo
is.
Driver. Oh, why would you do that, yellow car? I'm just in the frick. I'm in the home stretch here.
No one really understands the motives of Epyx Turbo Driver.
Hey.
Come on, let's all just finish out this race so we can get back to our wives.
Well, I think what it really came down to was I used one less pit stop than you, I think.
I don't
maybe
even know
not.
if that's true. Well, maybe it is.
Maybe my one earlier pit stop made it so that it was at a more key time. We're still learning the track a little more.
I don't know. I give you all the credit. You no.
That guy wasn't even moving. When you first rammed him, he was like, "I'll stay out of your way," and then you just took him from behind. So that one's on you.
If he's not moving, I'm closing on him too fast to see him.
Hey,
Okay,
I managed to get a point.
you did score on the points. Wait a minute. Earl Sump. Epyx Turbo Racer Pants man wasn't even on the track today.
No, he was replaced by Bobo. He's the player 2 of the computer player world.
I know that Strut. I know that all these last names are the like names of like things that happen in some cars. But I just like that Sheila Strut just sounds like a dance.
I'm gonna do this Sheila strut.
They love to watch us strut.
They definitely randomize which place these guys get to because Desiree or Deirdre, I should say, Deirdre Dipstick was last place when I was playing before, and now she's in first. So there's also a lot of female drivers, much more progressive than real racing.
Yeah. I mean, there are female drivers in racing now, but yes.
Especially for the 80s, though. I don't think there were that many back then.
No, no.
But the ones that there were had to take on crazy names.
Yes.
Anyways, I've been Zerfall.
This is BoboTheVulture.
And this has been Let's Play Pitstop II for Commodore 64 Sundays. Hope to catch you guys next week.
Bye now.